Great Metroidvanias don't need a $20 price tag. Some of the tightest movement systems, the most rewarding maps, and the most addictive progression loops on Steam are hiding under $10. These are the 10 best genre essentials and hidden gems that are worth every single penny. Let's count them down. Kicking things off at number 10, Nyaruru Fishy Fight at $7.99. A cat girl Metroidvania, where a magical curse has given everyone in town cat ears. The premise is ridiculous. The boss fights are not. This game will punish you. Hard mode players report spending 3+ hours on single bosses, learning patterns, timing dodges, finding punish windows. It's demanding in the best way. Movement starts off deliberately limited. You feel slow at first. But as you explore and collect power-ups, your mobility options stack up, and the entire map opens in ways that reward patient players. Some people have sunk over 300 hours into this. At $8, for a game with this much depth and this much replayability, the cute art style is just the bait. The combat is the trap. At number 9, Momodora III, $1.99. That is not a typo. This compact action platformer packs adorable pixel art, tight controls, and a surprising amount of bite into a 2 to 3 hour runtime. Items add real variety to how you approach combat. The soundtrack is calm and beautiful, right up until a boss catches you off guard and ends your run. It's deceptively cute. Replays are where it really opens up. Speedrun challenges and pacifist runs completely change how you engage with the game. One player called it possibly the best thing you can get at this price tag. At under $2, that's almost mathematically provable. A perfect palate cleanser between bigger games. Number 8, Axiom Verge. Currently sitting at $4.99 with a 75% discount. One person made this entire game, Thomas Happ, and it's staggering. The world feels genuinely alien. Surreal environments, a hypnotic synth soundtrack, and a story that pulls you deeper the further you go. But the standout mechanic is the glitch system. You can corrupt enemies, warp the environment, and break through barriers in ways that feel experimental and strange. You're never quite sure what's real and what's breakable. Around 10 to 12 hours of dense, atmospheric content, and the map rewards backtracking. Every new tool reframes areas you've already seen. At $5, this is one of the most atmospheric entries on the list. And someone built the whole thing alone. Number 7 goes to Monster Sanctuary, $4.99 with the current discount. Monster taming meets Metroidvania, and the fusion works shockingly well. You build a team of creatures, each with their own skill tree and unique traversal abilities, and use them to unlock new areas of the map. The combat system is where this thing really sings. Players call it possibly the best gameplay of any creature collection game, period. Synergies between monster abilities create meaningful strategic choices, and team composition actually matters. You can easily sink 50+ hours into this. Fair warning on permadeath mode though. One player reported that a practice duel assured them multiple times that nobody would get hurt, then proceeded to kill one of their monsters anyway. The game acknowledges this is a glaring what the hell moment. So, plan accordingly. The map is large and interconnected, and progression stays rewarding throughout. At number 6, Gato Roboto, $8. A cat in a mech suit, armed with a machine gun and a rocket launcher. Sold! The entire game is rendered in black and white pixel art, and somehow every frame is dripping with personality. Controls are snappy, boss fights hit hard, and the whole experience clocks in at around 3 to 4 hours of pure, distilled fun. Zero filler. Exploration rewards you with suit upgrades, and there's enough hidden movement tech to keep speedrunners busy. Step outside the mech and you're a vulnerable little cat. One hit and you're done. That tension between mech-powered confidence and tiny feline fragility gives the game a rhythm most Metroidvanias twice this length never achieve. At $7.99, every minute is polished to a shine. Coming in at number 5, SteamWorld Dig at $9.99. Worth noting, SteamWorld Dig 2 is also on this list, and the two are regularly bundled together for less than the price of one. If you grab them both, start here. The core loop here is dangerously addictive. Dig down, mine resources, haul them back up, sell, upgrade, dig deeper, repeat. The map is yours to carve. You're literally shaping the underground as you play. Ability unlocks are hidden inside caves scattered throughout the world, and each one meaningfully changes how you move and explore. Progression feels immaculate. Every upgrade is earned. Every new depth is a discovery. Around 5 to 8 hours, and none of it wasted. One reviewer called it the purest form of the mining game wave that followed. It kicked off an entire subgenre, and the original still holds up beautifully. If you've never played it, $10 is a perfect entry point. Number 4. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon at $9.99. Crafted by Koji Igarashi and Inti Creates, this is razor-sharp 8-bit action with 4 playable characters, each bringing unique weapons and movement abilities to the table. Stages feature branching paths, some only accessible with specific characters, giving the game serious replay value across multiple playthroughs. The platforming is precise, enemy patterns are readable but demanding, and the boss designs? Absolutely phenomenal. One player said the bosses look so cool they had to cosplay every single one, and went broke doing it. 6 to 10 hours across your different runs, with new modes unlocking that keep pulling you back. The level design is dense enough that you'll keep finding new routes for a long time. Premium action at a budget price. At number 3, Journey of Realm Dawn Dew, $8.79 with its current discount, made by a single developer. You play as Dew, summoning spirits and building card-based combat strategies as you push through a sprawling 2D world threatened by corruption. The exploration is addictive. Players describe a constant pull to search every corner of the map, and the discoveries keep coming. Combat offers countless synergies between cards, items, and abilities, giving you real freedom to craft your own playstyle. Sitting at a 93% positive rating from nearly 2,000 reviews, and the game just launched in 2025. 20 to 30 hours of content, with the strategic depth revealing itself gradually the further you go. The art is gorgeous, the main character is endearing, and the possibilities feel vast. This is one of the freshest entries on the list, and it earned every bit of that number 3 spot. At number 2, SteamWorld Dig 2. $9.99 and frequently bundled with the original, so you get both for the price of one. Grab them together if you can. Everything the first game did, this does bigger, better, and more refined. The map is larger and more interconnected. You play as Dot, searching for Rusty from the original, and those personal stakes give the whole adventure real emotional weight. Each new ability genuinely transforms how you navigate the world. The Dig Sell upgrade loop is still here, still addictive, and now surrounded by tighter level design and more meaningful secrets. 10 to 15 hours, with genuine twists and an ending that earns its emotional payoff. One critic said it blows the original out of the water with such ease that it seems almost simple. The sequel that got everything right. Watch for those sales. And at number 1, Pseudoregalia. $5.99. A 94% rating from nearly 16,000 reviews, and one of the best movement systems in any platformer, at any price. This is a 3D Metroidvania set inside a dreamlike distorted castle. You start limited, a few jumps, basic attacks, but as you unlock new abilities, wall kicks, dives, air dashes, the movement system layers into something extraordinary. Every ability chains into the next. By endgame, you're flowing through spaces in ways that feel genuinely euphoric. Players compare the precision to Mario 64, but tighter and snappier. People who have never speedrun a game in their lives are speedrunning this one. That's how good the movement feels. 6 to 10 hours on a first playthrough, with community-made randomizers and custom maps extending the life well beyond that. At $6, this is the best value on the entire list, and honestly, one of the best Metroidvanias you can play right now, regardless of price. That's the list. 10 Metroidvanias, all under $10, or close to it when sales hit. Links are down in the description. If any of these caught your eye, a like goes a long way. Subscribe for more lists like this one. See you in the next one.